I'm Chanu Her. Earlier today, hundreds of protesters were at the King Center and they gathered there before they started marching as a group.
No justice, no peace.
It's a concept of equality, and it's not something that people should have to beg for.
Equality. Sasha Price was quick to explain the march today from the King Center in Atlanta was about that. Nothing more, nothing less.
We shouldn't have to beg to be treated equally.
I came from the civil rights era. I grew up in Detroit. I've seen this. I've lived this. I walked this street. And it's a shame that here we are 50 years later, and this thing looks starkly similar.
Black Lives Matter!
We got to stop making this an event, and we got to make this a lifestyle. We got to keep it. Cannot be one time. We got to keep the message, and we got to keep consistent.
Kenneth Johnson was part of that march, which later in the night broke off and ended up at Piedmont Park. This crowd, like the one at the King Center, was diverse, which Phileda James feels strengthens the movement for generations to come.
We live in a diverse world, and I want to make sure that my niece and my son and my daughters, that we do the work for them so they don't have to continuously march for, their rights or to be oppressed.
Now, organizers of that protest and the marches today told me that it was very important for them to keep that peaceful. They stressed that multiple times before they started marching. They say it was important to do that and to show the kids who were a part of the march why that was important.